Hi folks, in that video I'm going to show you how to play the Harry Nilsson's version of Everybody's Talking and the guitar part from it. You know, I'm doing that video because there's a lot of tutorials, but none of them I found precise and none of them could match the original track. And the original track has, in fact, there are two guitar tracks. One is the basic fingerstyle track, which I'm going to show you, and the second one are overdubs. And that overdubs, in fact, some of them can be emulated to the fingerstyle track to stress the harmony that's inside, and that's what I'm also going to do and show you. And that's not the easy song to play. If you are below intermediate, it might be hard for you to get it because it has a lot of patterns also in the right hand they are changing. Nonetheless, I think this is the great exercise and a very complex thing to play, and gives a lot of satisfaction when you can already play it. So that's all. I hope you'll enjoy that video and good luck. Alright, so the information about the tuning and all that. So the tuning is standard E, and we put the capo on the 4th fret if you want to match the key of the song. I got my capo on the 6th fret because I tuned down my guitar to D, and it really helps, you know, because the strings are not that tensed, and when you don't play with fingernails like I do, then it might really help you. Okay, so in that tutorial, the first thing I'm going to do with each part is to play it on the normal tempo, then I'm going to play it slowly, and then at the end I'm going to analyze each chord, each harmony slowly for you to show you the most important details. Okay, so this is the verse. Now I'm going to play it slowly, very slowly. Okay folks, in the verse we have 4 important transitions from one chord to another, and I'm going to show you each of them and slowly analyze which chords are that and what to do. Okay, so the first transition is from the C major chord to the G6 chord, but most people play it like this. They don't care about pinky at all. They don't care about it in the way we should think about it, because what really happens there is this. Okay, so you have to look on my pinky and on my index. Firstly, watch out what's going on with the index finger. Right, so at the time of the transition to G6, we have to release index finger. But then there is a pinky, and he plays that beautiful C major 7th sound, so 3, 2, 4, 0, okay? But in the halfway, after transitioning to G6, we have to release the pinky, which is a bit abnormal for your brain, because you are used to the fact that you release your fingers when you change the chord, not when you already play one. But here you have to slowly figure it out that you are releasing your pinky finger when the G6 is ringing, because in the other way that 4th fret wouldn't be heard at all. Alright, so last time I'm showing that for you, and the right hand I'll explain furthermore. Release, 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 right? You can slow down the video if you really don't know how to play it, and I was really going slow to learn that particular stuff, but it gives you a great satisfaction. It's a brain breaker, but it gives you a lot of satisfaction, alright? And the right hand, dun, 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 dun. So in the bass you have that typical chicken picking pattern, and our fingers are doing just this. Or, if you want, you can start the phrase by plucking two strings simultaneously, so... Alright? Okay, let's go to the second progression. Second transition, I should say. And this transition is from C dominant 7 chord to A minor / G. No tutorials showed the A minor / G. They were showing some, I don't know, F or G6 again or something like this, I don't know. But if you really listen to the song closely, you will hear that there is that A minor with the G in the bass. Alright, so we play the same pattern in the right hand, but we change the chords in the left. Right? You don't have to play the G bass with your thumb, you can play it with your pinky if you are used to. It's just a matter of your comfort. I used to play it with the thumb. You can play it also in that way. Alright? Then, most tutorials would tell you that there is F to G or D minor to G, which is not true, because what we have here is the D minor 7th, because we have D in bass instead of the F in bass. We have D minor 7th to G7, but without the bass strings. So we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, okay? And we change the pattern in the right hand. We now are going to stress that E string. I'm going to play it very slowly for you, just right now. So my thumb is only playing the open D string, and my fourth finger is the most important player here, alright? So okay, and then is the last transition, which sounds very familiar to the first one, but it's not the same. The last transition is like that. So what chords do we have here? We have, in fact, that C, it would be C6 if I play that, but I don't play that note, and it is something like C major 13th or something like this, I don't know. 3, 2, 2, 0, alright? And then we switch it to G6, in the same chord that was in the first transitions, alright? So what's important in that particular moment is that we change, if we want to match this original song, we have to change the pattern in the right hand, so we don't play that. We are now going to skip the E string, so not playing that at all, and we are going to play something like this. You can do a hammer-on if you want. Right? So this change is probably played by the overdub guitar, and it gives the harmony, because without it, it would sound like this. But here we have harmony. Alright, so that was the verse and all that nuances from the verse, and to remind you how it all sounded, I'm going to show you again that four transitions. Change of the right hand, and again skip any string. Right, so step by step, go ahead and you'll get it. Now the chorus. Okay, now I'm going to play the chorus again, but way slower, alright? The second repetition is basically the same thing, so I'm going to explain you the details furthermore. Alright, and then we have the chorus, and what the hell is going on in the chorus? Well, it's hard to hear what's going on because we have that string quartet coming in and pushing the guitar to the background, so in the mix the guitar track is very vague. But as far as I'm concerned, it should be D minor 7 to G7. Alright, so we have that chromatic descent, finishing on the G7 shape that we already discovered before without the bass. Alright, so what's going on with the thumb? Thumb simply plays so the open D and A strings. Alright, and what the fingers do, this is the lick, you know, it makes the atmosphere, so it's very important to play it. So to put it all together, we have that. Yeah, and we finish here on the D sound, alright? And then people basically go to C, G6, C7, and it's fine because these are the chords there. They are okay. But what really is astonishing in that part is the harmony. That is probably overdubbed. I'm not sure. It might be the second guitar, but nonetheless, what is happening here is we play from the C of the C major chord, from the high C we are going down, dominant 7, and to the C6. Alright, so you have that C6 sound. Alright, so this is beautiful. And how is it going along with the bass and all that? It goes just like that. I release C7. Right, so once again, C major, G6, C dominant 7, dominant 7 to 6, Alright, so this is important, this is the overdub for sure, and it makes the harmony. You can play it by holding one finger on the two strings actually, you know, from the C dominant 7 to C6, alright? And then we have the whole loop once again, so starting from the D minor through G to C, G, C, alright? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but you know what I meant. And it repeats a few times. I'm not very much sure how much, because I'm not, you know, singing along while I am showing you the thing. But on the very last repetition we don't have that. The very last repetition sounds just like that. And then we have getting back to the verse, and so we have alright, so this is the chorus, and this is also a tricky thing, and it includes the lick, the chromatic descents and all that. And basically then we have the instrumental part when Harry is doing and basically it goes just like the verse, but it's shorter. So we play it and then we are going straight to the chorus, and now I'm going to show you the very last time how that connection between the verse and the chorus goes. Alright, and basically that's all. Right guys, so after the second chorus we have that fade out, which is just a prolonged verse, and there's no sense to showing you it again because I've already showed you how to play the verse. There might be slight differences that are the result of the improvisation. We have that third guitar overdub, which is playing by pick, dun 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 dun, and all that. But you know, I'm not a math professor who tells you that you have to play everything just like it is, one to one, every single note has to be the same. I was annoyed by the tutorials, not because they were not 100% exact, but because they didn't underline the harmony and the beauty of some changes that you could have seen in that video. So basically that's all. I hope you'll have nice time, nice fun practicing that track, and I wish you good luck, and may the Harry Nilsson be with you guys.